everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Dhanya. Today's session is a bit unplanned one, but I want to share some important points through this session, especially for doctors who are in their early part of preparation or part 1 preparation or in a job hunting process after AMC part 1. So AMC has recently released the priority based online clinical exam scheduling dates for March 2025 in their website. That is aiming at doctors who are already working in remote and regional areas of Australia. So now you might be thinking how this news will help you or how this will affect you, especially you are in a early stages of preparation. So in today's session, I will explain everything you need to know about the priority systems and what is AMCs mean by this, and how you can search a priority area by yourself when you are finding a job vacancy by yourself. So let's get started. So AMC has recently opened applications for their online clinical exam scheduling for doctors who are working in remote and regional areas of Australia, especially from modified Monash level 3 to 7. I will explain what is this modified Monash level, and if someone is watching and working in these areas, you can head to this AMC website because the last date of application is March 2nd. So what is AMC meant by this is to attract IMGs actually to the remote and regional areas. In my previous session on job search, I discussed about the shortage of doctors in regional and remote areas, especially in general practice sector, and that's why the pesky pathway is there. So through this type of priorities, AMC is actually attracting the IMGs more towards the regional and remote areas. The whole government is attracting IMGs towards these areas because there is a severe shortage of doctors in those areas. So this is the modified Monash model, which classifies the areas of Australia into 7 types based on their remoteness. And MM1 include metropolitan area, MM2 regional centers, 3 large rural town, 4 medium rural town, 5 small rural town, 6 remote communities, 7 very remote communities. Based on the color coding, you can see the map also here. I will share this PDF in the description box. So there is another classification, a Australian Statistical Geography Standard Remoteness Area, ASGS-RA. So the modified Monash category MM1 is coming under ASGS-RA 1 level, and MM2 and MM3 is coming under ASGS-RA 2 level. MM4 coming under some areas of MM4 coming under ASGS-RA 2 and some areas ASGS-RA 3 level, and MM5 coming under ASGS-RA 3, MM6 coming under remote communities, and MM7 coming under ASGS-RA 5. So these are the modified Monash model classification and ASGS-RA classification based on the remoteness and the access to healthcare system and based on the population. So I will show you what are the other designations for the priorities. Some other terms that you will come across while applying for jobs or in a job hunting process or through the government websites or through the APRA website are DPA and DWS. So what is DPA? DPA means distribution priority area. This is the area where there is shortage of GPs. So this DPA term is only for GP shortage. And MM2 to MM7 level of modified Monash level is coming under this DPA. And there is another term, DWS. DWS is District of Workforce Shortage, DWS. and this is for specialist shortage, and the RA3 to RA5 level is coming under this DWS level. There is another term called AON or Area of Need, and this is different from DPA or DWS. The Area of Need means there is a vacant position or a vacant job position that cannot be filled through multiple recruitment processes. So IMGs can apply for those areas or areas of needs if they are eligible for that position, and that is a separate entity. And even in pesky pathway also there is a separate eligibility criteria for pesky for this area of need. So I will try to make one video on this area of need applications or area of need registration process. And so these are the terms, the DPA, DWS and area of need. These are the three terms that referring to the priorities. Another important thing is 10-year moratorium. That means if you are an IMG and if you want to practice as a GP or as a specialist, then you have to work at least 10 years in these DPA or DWS areas to get access to these Medicare facilities. Medicare is a universal health insurance scheme by the government. So to get access to their facilities, you have to work at least 10 years in those areas. And once you start working in those areas after the limited or provisional registration, and once you meet a billing threshold of $5,000, then you can start claiming your rewards or the credits, scaling credits to reduce your moratorium period. So the more rural you go, the more credits you will get. Then for a MM7 level, you can reach the maximum credits, and you can reduce the 10-year period to minimum a 5-year period. So that is the importance of doing jobs in those areas as a GP or as a specialist. And this moratorium period is not applicable for a non-specialist jobs or jobs in a training hospitals. So that is about the 10-year moratorium. So this PDF is from the PMCV website that I showed last time, and here they mentioned about the 10-year moratorium, where they mentioned about this 10-year moratorium is applies to only certain services covered by the Medicare rebates, that is GP and specialist services. It does not apply to the non-specialist or trainee hospital job. And the period begins from when you are first registered in Australia, including the limited or the provisional registration, and the period ends after 10 years if you are a permanent resident or a citizen, but continues if you remain a temporary resident. You can reduce that time through the scaling. That is what I told about the scaling process. You can claim your rewards after meeting a certain billing threshold. That is about the 10-year moratorium. Now I will show you how you can search the area where your jobs falls into. So this is Australian Government Department of Health and Aged Care website. Here you can see the health workforce locator, and you can start the locator. Then you will see an Australian map. Here there is an option in this box. You can see option for searching by street address or suburb name or postal code or local government name, and there is a list of things that will appear here. I will show you. I will search by one postal code. So that area will appear in map. Also, the details will appear in this box. So this coming under the catchment area right, and here there is almost all specialty opportunities, the GP opportunities, all these are S. And the modified Monash level is 5, MM5, and the regional level is RA3. So like this, you can search the details of your hospital or your clinic through this locator. So that is about the health workforce locator. Now, how can you find these GP jobs? So in last session, I discussed about how to search for the hospital jobs. So today I will discuss how you can find GP jobs. You can find these GP jobs through the online job platforms like Seek, Jora, Indeed, etc. These three are the most important ones in Australia, and you can find through the LinkedIn. So these are the major platforms through which you can find the GP jobs. So once you get a GP job offer, you can go for the pesky pathway. So that is about the finding of a GP job. I hope you like this session and you find this session helpful. So if you have any queries or suggestions, please feel free to ask in the comment section. And thank you for watching.